Hey everyone, this is J-Dog and I'm here with another video. Do not fall for this trick by Elizabeth Warren, aka Caucasian Hauntess, and shout out to Camaro's Sweetness for even saying that black people do not fall for this trick bag. If they aren't coming with tangibles, then it's a no vote. Shout out to this woman right here for speaking the truth. If Elizabeth Warren is not going to give us any tangibles for foundational black Americans, then we, for ADOS and for foundational black Americans, then we will not vote for Elizabeth Warren. We will not vote for Caucasian Hauntess here. We will not vote for the descendant of $5 Indians like Sitting Duck and Stool Pigeon and Stubborn Mule and all those $5 Indians. So that is who we're not. See, Elizabeth Warren thinks that getting someone like Andrew Gilliam sparking up a possible VP buzz is going to help her get the black vote. But she has not given us no kind of tangibles for our community. Matter of fact, she doesn't even believe in giving us reparations. But she thinks by using Andrew Gilliam could possibly become her running mate, which would, if she win, would make him vice president. Yeah, you think that's going to help us. But Andrew Gilliam has not done anything for the black community either. Now, I want to show you a clip. Once again, I have to give a shout out to Jamin B Fowler. He's been going at these politicians. You know, these politicians that will not give us no benefits, no tangibles for foundational black Americans for ADOS. So he went and checked Elizabeth Warren when he was asking Elizabeth Warren about reparations. Here's what happened. She like run away. She was going like, a check for what? Here's her trying to run away. So we're gonna enlarge this clip and we're gonna show you what exactly had happened.
Senator Warren, what about reparations? Okay? You gonna cut a check? Listen, Senator Warren, you gonna cut a check? Senator Warren. Senator Warren. Senator Warren.
You see, he's asking a question. Shout out to Jamin B Fowler. Senator Warren is ignoring his question, and she's like just running away. It looked like she was about to walk away, and then she's now just Caucasian Hauntess over here is just running away. What a coward, Caucasian Hauntess. So I'm not gonna feel bad for if Trump, I don't like Trump either, but I do not feel bad for Elizabeth Warren if Trump calls her, Pocahontas. I do not feel bad for Elizabeth Warren if she's being called Pocahontas by Donald Trump. I don't like Donald Trump either. I hate Donald Trump. I despise Donald Trump. But I call her Caucasian Hauntess because she's one of these, you know, these what you call the pale-skinned Native Americans, not to mention those Native, and this is not a jab against all Native Americans. I do not hate all Native Americans, but you get some of these what people would call $5 Indians, these white, pale Native Americans that benefit more than even the darker-skinned Native Americans. Remember, some of the earliest Native Americans were a lot blacker, or a lot darker. Hell, they were even darker than me. Some of them may be even classified as black. But they have been either wiped out. Half of them are being wiped out. There's few are alive. They're not getting. they're being kicked out of tribes because of their race. They're being wiped out. They're being attacked. And then when they want to give benefits to Native Americans, they notice that they only give them to the pale skin Native Americans, the $5 Indians, the people that look like freaking Elizabeth Warren. And she knows that she is not getting no votes from the black community. She knows that she has said slick stuff about foundational black Americans, that she doesn't believe in giving she believes in giving reparations for other groups, like the Native Americans, her group, just like how Bernie Sanders, Colonel Sanders only believes in giving reparations for Jewish people, but does not want to give reparations for foundational black Americans. But Elizabeth Warren is not getting the black vote, not getting the African American vote. So what does she now do? Now she's trying to pull this possible stunt with coon butt Andrew Gilliam. And the fact that the reason why he lost his campaign as governor, because he was not bringing in tangibles for black Americans, for foundational black Americans. He was probably one of these people who was doing this immigrant. We gotta support immigrants. We gotta support. I'm like, what about foundational black Americans? What about descendants of slaves? Ain't you supposed to be a descendant of slave or something, Andrew Gilliam? But no, he didn't. I'm not sure. Look up. I guess I have to look up Andrew Gilliam's background to see if he's a black immigrant or a foundational black American. Remember, foundational black American is not a group; it's a lineage. You know, you got these people that are saying that we're some kind of organization, some group. No, we're ADOS and foundational black Americans is not a group. It's a lineage that goes back to the people, goes back to Frederick Douglass, goes back to Nat Turner, goes back to Harriet Tubman, goes back to those who were enchained in chattel slavery, even goes back to those who were affected by Jim Crow, those who were involved with Black Wall Street, the good and bad of Black Wall Street, those descendants. But Elizabeth Warren doesn't want to give us no tangibles, and then she's trying to use Andrew Gilliam as a puppet to try to get black votes. She's getting nothing. Elizabeth Warren is just a piece of trash right now. She is just pulling this stuff because you notice that the black vote has been the most important targeted vote as of lately. That's because they can't find a replacement voting bloc to ensure victory, and they notice that the Democrats are mad at both parties. The black community is mad at both parties, both Democrats and both Republicans, and rightfully so. So now, and they know that we're the biggest voting bloc, especially black women. We're the biggest voting bloc. If you can't get them, guess what? You ain't winning. That's why they've been trying to get these immigrants to replace us. Yeah, I said that it was the black woman vote. The black woman has been the largest voting bloc within the black voting bloc. But even without that, if you don't have some without them, or having some black men around, or just having the black community as a general, then guess what? You ain't winning. And well, I'm glad that there's some black women, and there's black women, black men, black children, black people in general, even some black immigrants that now starting to notice the black diaspora as a whole are starting to notice the trickery of the Democratic Party. And this is just one example of the Democratic Party's trickery. And as a black people as a whole, we need to not fall for the Democrats. We already know that the Republicans will never do nothing for us. That's why we're not even thinking about voting for them. Not one of us is thinking, unless of course you are freaking Candace Owens or Brandon Tatum or Diamond and Silk or Anthony Brian Logan or any other of these Trump supporters who are and there's others. I've even watched a couple videos of some of these black Trump supporters. But if you're not one of them, then you're definitely not going to vote for Trump. But we can't vote for the Democrats either if they're not the Demon Rat Party, if they're not going to do anything for black Americans, for foundational black Americans. It's time for the Democrats to fight their own battles without us, because we fight for them, but they don't fight for us. So now it's time for them to fight their own battles. And as for Elizabeth Warren's, Elizabeth Warren. Screw her. I do not trust Elizabeth Warren. I do not trust Caucasia-Hontis. But I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Yeah, this is just another trickery from the Demon Rat Party. But like I said, I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. I'll leave links to that particular video and even this tweet in the description box or comment section. And that's all I have to say for now. Also, make sure to like, share the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification bell. Check every once in a while if you're not getting any notifications if I uploaded a new video or not. But that's all I have to say. Also, I might put down links to different accounts, YouTube, Black Junction, Black Shares, any backup channels or whatever, so for y'all to follow me on my different social media accounts. But that's all I have to say for now. This is J-Dog. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.